M.A. Yusuf and Philanthropy Facts. How enthusiastic and committed are the rich in India when it comes to philanthropy? It has not been much, and whatever done were for publicity till recently. But the enactment of the Corporate Social Responsibility Act witnessed some change for the better. The corporate houses were legally bound to apportion 2% of their profit for philanthropy, better known as CSR. But even this mandatory fund did not find the desired result. The utilization or execution of this 2% mandatory levy has not been subjected to any audit. There has been a demand to conduct a social audit for analyzing the efficacy of this CSR money. But nothing of this is applicable to the NRIs and their business arms in India. There are more than 100 affluent non-resident Keralites running successful businesses, trades or services abroad. Most of them do have their Indian branches, mostly in Kerala. The LuLu, the Alukas, the Nesto, the Ravis, the Shobha, the Mims, the Worky and many rich NRKs run their businesses or services in India. But they do not come under the purview of the mandatory CSR levy of 2% of annual profit. However, some of them do have some charity organizations and run philanthropic institutions or conduct programs. A very few among the top layer NRKs run charity institutions very efficiently and effectively. But not many among the top ranking NRKs run any remarkable charity program in Kerala. Apart from some medical aid or financial help here and there, besides sponsoring few children or families, none of them do any big thing as philanthropy. And many of these are done purely for publicity, which they get free of cost. But few media highlight the exemplary charity work of M.A. Yusuf, who heads the LuLu group, as the godly hands which saved his life when his helicopter crash landed recently. But the TV channels and social media that highlight his charity aspect do not bother to explain the details of his philanthropy. He contributes some 2 crores for iftar during Ramadan in the UAE annually. But that's just a public relation tactic for which his team is one of the best managers. The other aspect highlighted is that this 65-year billionaire hailing from Natiga in Thrissur district has recruited thousands as his staff in LuLu institutions. But he obviously needs someone to run these establishments, and it is nothing big that he recruited people from Kerala, his home state. He has contributed some 50 crore rupees for fighting COVID-19 pandemic and donated some medical facilities. Maybe he had donated a few more crore rupees as some aid and contributions since he established his first mall in Kochi 7 years ago. Put together, would it come to nearly 100 crore rupees. So far, so good. But what is his net worth as per the Forbes list of the rich? Yusuf is worth nearly 40,000 crore rupees and is the 29th richest man in India. And his contribution for his so-called charity would total to around 100 crore rupees. But it is from out of 40,000 crore rupees, which is just 0.25%. A person who donates rupees 25 out of his total worth of 10,000 rupees becomes a great philanthropist. It's also claimed that God saved Yusuf, though he has not been perfectly okay now and has undergone a surgery. Though no exact percentage is fixed, a Muslim is supposed to donate 2.5% of wealth as zakat during Ramadan. Even this would mean a whopping 1,000 crore rupees for Yusuf. But he had done just 1/10 of the mandatory 2.5%. And yet some loyal media claim he is a great philanthropist. There must be some real introspection into such things. Journalists are supposed to study well and then report with facts and figures. Please subscribe the channel. Also, click the bell button to get the latest updates.